on because I am cold. And I don't know how many you're going to be on tonight. We're just going to tap out our until I figure out everything. We're just going to tap out something. Hold on a second. We'll just have fun and tap out stuff tonight. Come on, come on, come on. All right. I don't know why that all went crazy like that. Let's mark this. This is my good one. It's my good one here. I don't know why that's something weird. Okay. I don't care if anybody's on. We're still going to have a good night. Still going to have a good night. Let's see. I'm still going to have a good night. Oh. What time is it? Okay. Hi, my lonely dove. Lonely dove in the house. Okay, hold on a second. I gotta get, ew. I looked up the stinky things. And, I didn't want that. Hi, Deminda? Okay. Hi, how are you doing? How are you? Okay, let me see. Let me see. Let me get myself on here, everybody. Hold on one second. That's weird. Okay, we got two. Okay, here I am live. Let me get on, everybody. I'm trying to work the comments over here and everything. All right, everybody. So how is everyone doing? I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. I'm feeling fine, right? Okay, earlier, everyone, okay, I was talking about, man, I can't make this stuff up. Ladies that have, the butt things, in there. And, listen, that's their prerogative. I'm just saying that, let me hold on a second, everyone. I have to get the, rags. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta get the rags. I gotta get the rags for tonight's show. Thank you for holding. I gotta even wave my glasses. But okay, so I was talking, because I always watch different videos, and I just came upon that one, and I was just wondering, why somebody would want to get those in. I mean, I don't know. I guess, you gotta be who you are. You're born with big butts. Oh, I'm doing fine. Hi, Yarava. Yarava. Yes, Yarava. But tonight we're just going to tap out some cool art. We can't even think about this tonight. I tapped out so much cool art earlier today while I was talking. We'll just do little talking tap, little talking intuitive tap. Old enough to know better, right? There you go. Old enough to know better. Righty. Oh my goodness, I hope this don't fall. We're fixing to find out over this way if it... Oh my gosh. Okay, everybody. Let me just... I got my slippers on, but now my foot's getting a little hot. Hold on a second. Thank you. I made those rings. This one was out of a big button, and this was out of a piece of something of my dog Sis, and I made it. So yeah, thank you. Thank you very kindly. But tonight, everybody, I'm just gonna take it to the intuitive realm, of course. And if you're new to this channel, I am Tina M Wright, intuitive babe. I'm not just a beauty babe. I'm the intuitive babe, where I use my mind to make this most beautiful art, everyone. Solving crimes to fighting, right? We're doing it tonight. I don't know what, we're just going to lay it out here tonight and find out just what does this album, or should we start out with an album, or should we start out with a or should we start out with a board? What do we do? Thank you, baby. Yes, it is. Should we start out with an album, or should we start out with a board? Because tonight we got our own style, right? Yes, we got our own style tonight. And if you're new to this channel, everybody, don't forget to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, and I greatly appreciate it. Uh-oh, Jason's on. Jason says the album, girl, the album, because the albums don't stink. Okay, Jason, did you say the albums don't stink, or am I putting that in your mouth? Oh my God. Ah, it's crazy. You know what, everybody? We had fun earlier today. It's not funny, but we had fun. There was this video that I saw, and these guys were talking, like it was different snips of guys talking about dating women with BBLs, big butts, and they cannot lie, right? So, do you know what I mean? Them things that stuff that this is natural, but you know what I'm saying? Listen. And the guy said that he's right. And now, let me just do this before these women be hating. I ain't got no lady friends, no women on here. See, I ain't gonna have no women watch my show if I keep that up. And they'll be like, Tina, we can't stand you. Okay. You're talking about our fake ass, and we don't like it, and it stinks. Yes, we know that. But we don't like you talking about our fake ass. Okay, all right. Tina, stop. Okay, let me get the colors out here, everybody, what I'm going to use. Boy, Ooh, I hope this don't fall. Hold on, everybody. We're getting ready to have something fall in this. Oh, my God. If this falls, I am honestly done. Because this is holding up boards and paint and everything. We've got a situation. So if you're over here is my, let me see if I can show you. This is all the stuff. This is where the boards are at. Boards, all the paint in here. So when you see me, and then over here is where the comments are, everyone. And I know I'll add the up the comments on here. And I'm trying to think. There's something else. Okay. All right. So how's everybody doing tonight? Shall I be bad? What else should I talk about to be bad, right? Come on. All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming on. I love yous. I really do. We're going to start out with this lovely disc. I scratched it up a little bit earlier. Let me find a nice color. And, I've been itching to use green. I don't know what is going on. Right, it's just open mic tonight. I've been itching to use green, and something's coming in good for this show. Let's tap out what is going on with my YouTube channel. Let's just tap out one for the show real quick, okay? Can we tap out one for the show? Or one for all of... Okay, we'll do... So what do we do? Open mic. Jason, everybody left the building. It's just you and I. We don't care, right? We got our own... We can have our own party. Capiche. Whatever. Hi, Steve. How you doing, baby? My loves, my YouTube loves, my YouTube loves. Ooh, my YouTube loves, my YouTube loves. I gotta make up my own music, man, because you can't play nothing on here. YouTube, come on. Let a sister play some music without going copyright stamp. It's enough is enough. She needs to shake it like a salt shaker. All right, let me find something good. I'm gonna do something or something happening. Let me find a good. I don't know what is going on with green. I was supposed to use green, and I just don't know. Here's some kind of green. Let's just figure out what's going on with green. Because if you right now, everybody, I tell you what. Right now, believe it or not, If you have money to invest in the stock market, the time is actually right now, believe it or not. And I'm not joking you. Okay, so we won't talk about that because everybody disappeared. Nobody don't, they're like, Tina, we don't want to hear it. But it's actually truth. It's actually real. Okay. I don't know which one I want. I'm going to use Big Bertha tonight. I haven't used Big Bertha in so long. Let's find out. I have a lot of vinyls also. Okay, Steve. Steve has a lot of... Yes, green is life. Let's find out what's going on tonight, everyone. Okay, I'm going to take it to my intuition. Let's go. What's going on? What is happening? Okay, I'm going to take it down, and I'm going to let my intuition handle this about the show. Let's work this. I'm going to ask the intuition what's going to happen with my show, with my my YouTube channel. I need answers because I've been busting my butt trying to get these 3,000 subscribers and going to the next level. Uh-oh, it's saying something good. Uh-oh, green is life, absolutely. Uh-oh, wow. Here we go. Something good. Let's tap it out. Let's tap it out tonight. I don't know. There's something, uh-oh, Tina's going to get her a contract. Oh, you know, you're probably like, Tina, you can say anything you want. Shut up. Shut up. I don't do that stuff. Man, look at this. This is the circle. And look at this. Look at this. Oh my word, what is going on? There is something, I'm supposed to add red. That's about love. Okay, everybody, so this is getting pretty personal. Thank you, Jason. Okay, everybody, this is getting a little personal. This is getting a little personal because it's talking about, I mean, like, it's talking about real stuff here, you know? And it's like all over. This is about, I mean, shut up. I don't want people knowing about my life. I love life and stuff. But there's green and it's all over. But I'm supposed to add... Okay, now you're fixing it now. There's something going on with my love life that'll soon be happening. I don't know. I don't know this. Do you know this? Look at this, everybody. Charlie B is in the house of Tina M Wright Beauty, but intuitive babe. Now, look at this, everybody. There's something going on. There is a man that's coming from, I don't know, it could be over across the ocean, around there somewhere. He's heading. He's coming. He's like, I gotta meet this beauty babe. See, look, I even do this time. This is the first time, you know, I'm a private person, but this is wild. And it's just so much adventure and romance. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You know it's embarrassing to do a tap about yourself. This is corny. This is like a BBL lift that stinks. I mean, I'm just saying. Tina, come on. This is like a BBL lift that stinks. I can't do it. Charlie B, you should have heard Charlie B. You got it. I got to tell you something, Charlie B. Hold on a minute. Charlie B. Oh, I got to tell you. You got to do this, all right? I got to pause my intuition for a minute. Charlie B does these, you know, what are they, spoof offs, Charlie B? What is it? About other channels. Charlie B, you gotta do this about the BBL, the BBLs, you know, the ladies that get these things put in their butt. And this guy had done something like you do, but it was about these ladies that get these implants in their butt and they stink, and they go out on a date and a guy's like telling their side of the story of what happened and how smelly it was. And I couldn't stop laughing, Charlie B. You got to do something like that. I'm serious. I can't even imagine with all your little, let's get it, let's go. You get here, Charlie B. Come on now. And you got to do something like that, Charlie B. I would love it so much. I wouldn't even know what to do because see, Charlie B's good at this. And when he does like those videos like that, Oh my Lord, and goes, let's get it, let's go. I can't believe this woman would even get something injected in her ass like that, right? I can't do it. Oh, Charlie B, I couldn't. Hold on a minute. I'm laughing so hard because I can envision you doing that, right? That would be funny. That would that would literally break your channel. If you think Tim's breaking your channel, you do that with them stinky BBL. Oh my god. I first. Oh, okay, my love life. Let's get back to this. All right, because this is like tapping out your own self. It's like tapping out a stinky BBL. I can't do it. Okay, so anyway, we're look at this. Look at all this romance, everybody. It's all over. This man is like, look at this. Who is this? I like to know who it is myself. Look. This man is all over the place. He goes all over. Look. Who is this? Mr. Worldwide Traveler. I don't even know, but the love is all over. Look. Wow. Yeah, I'm sorry, B. I'll send you. Okay. After this, I'll show you. I'll try to look up these little things and I'll show you on here, like a little snippet. Maybe I can find it on here on my while I'm on here, so you can like go and then you look for those things and then you just cut the different videos up. You know how to do it. All right, look, he's coming in, everybody. The love. Oh my god. Can you handle me? Can you handle me, everybody? Here we go. Look at this. Look, we're in a whirlwind of a situation. Look how beautiful this is. And this green is money. We're making money all over the world. What's happening? Man of mystery, right, Jason? Look at this, the man of mystery. And we're making money all over the world. Like this man's where are we at today? Where are we going? Where are we making some dough? Okay, all right. Yes. But I gotta add something else in it. Like I don't even know what. Like some blue for the sky because it's like, you know what I mean? Something. Let's just lay up. I like this one. Let's just lay up off of my love life. That's corny. That's like the stinky BBLs, right? The mystery man, right? Seriously. Wonder who he is myself. Okay, to intuition. Oh man. So you missed it, Charlie B. You should have been on earlier. We were laughing our butts off. Let's do something real cool. Like, what are we going to think about tonight, everybody? Lay on this board besides my love life. What are we going to lay on this board? There are so many of them. Hi, honey. Hi, Chorito. Hi, honey. Did you find... There's so many of them. I do. Oh, well, I got to take pictures of all these. My online art gallery is www.SpaceArtBeauty.net. And I did put everything half off. It is. And you'll see the sale on there, www.SpaceArtBeauty.net. Now, I've got a lot of art to put on there. There's so many. I forget which one I had on. There are so many. There's a guy with long dreads. He's telling a story about stuff. He cuts up different. He finds different things, and oh, it's funny. I know if you like, he goes, I guess, and finds different videos about that, and then he does what you do, you know. But it's hilarious. It's honestly hilarious. But everybody, listen. So what do I use next? Because I don't even know what's going on tonight. What do we do? It's a stinky one. Yes, the stinky there. Oh man. So we're using the extra. I don't even know why I'm thinking about this. It's terrible. I'm not gonna have no ladies ever want to come to my page. They're gonna be like, this bitch, we hate her so much. They already hate me. I'm just only being real, right? I can't lie on this page. If I lied, men ain't fixing hear no woman lying. Come on now. Let's find out what's gonna happen. Let's find out What kind of space? Where are we going? Just take us to this euphoric place of prosperity. Yes, let's go to a euphoric place of prosperity. I'm ready to go there. I'm ready. Let's hit this canvas, everybody. This is going to be the prosperity canvas, everyone. And this will be up on my online store at www.spaceartbeauty.net. And this is the prosperity canvas, everyone. So this is, and then I'll do a, oh man, can't make this stuff up if you tried. This is the prosperity canvas. Right, Nico, right. Oh my gosh. Man, I'll tell you, I think the swamp would smell better than how some of them guys are saying that these women's butts are smelling. I mean, you can't, who would feel comfortable, everybody? Come on. That's not even, ladies, come on. You're trying yourself now. I can't believe that they stink that bad. They said it, they're succumbing with so. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. This is the black hole. But like, look at the money inside of that black hole. Wow, look at that. This is deep. This is deep, everybody. Look at this. This is like beyond the Thunderdome. We're talking, this is just like powerful. And this takes your mind to that place. Wow. That when you touch it, it's like the prosperity dome, right? We got something here. My poor tap has been tapped so much that, look at this. Got to do grid down. Okay, I'll watch it then. Everybody later on, go watch Charlie B's grid down. Oh, he's funny. Oh my word. Oh my gosh. I'll be over then, Charlie B. Love you, buddy. But look at this, everyone. This is look at that. We're talking, this is insane. Look at this. I gotta use. Shut up. Look at Nico. You know I ain't offended. You know I ain't offended by that. You better shut your mouth. Look at this so far. Look. Wow. The prosperity is in this. Look at, there's that guy. He's back. Look at his eyes, his two eyes, his nose, his beard, and his mustache. Wow. This is powerful. If you've watched this channel and you've been watching this channel for a long time, there's a man with a beard that's been on a lot of taps. And look at this. It's almost like you could see him on here. Wow. Dang, I don't care what you say about Incredible Hulk and Nico. I'm looking, this is blessings over here. Oh, wow. This is awesome. This is awesome. I love this. This. If you've watched this channel and you've been here for a while, you will understand this piece is so powerful. And it's people like Nico that don't watch this, that, you know, they got shit to say. You're going to get to hawk up your butt there in a minute. Put a little BB out there. Look at this. This is powerful. Wow. But it almost looks like an alien's head inside of there. But you can see a man right there. Who is that guy? Wow. We see a guy right here, everyone. Do you see him? Whoa. This is a deep tap tonight. I don't care what anybody says. This is deep. Look at this. This is deep. This is, I ain't getting rid of this one. I'm sorry. This ain't getting, I got to keep this one, everybody. Because this, I'm feeling a vibration that you're not feeling. And this is, this tap, I got to keep this one. Because there's something about this. It's so mysterious. Look at this. We see a guy's head here. Now, Jason, do you see this or not, everybody? Come on now. Tell me if I'm Because I'm seeing this stuff backwards. So you got to let me know if what you're seeing. So right here, I see someone's head. And then I almost see like an alien's head. Yes, right? But then if you, Jason, do you remember the old guy with the beard and the, right, and the mustache and stuff? Do you remember? Look at the eyes, the mustache, and the beard, and the long hair. He appeared again on the boards. Wow. Do you remember? But don't it look like him? Look into the eyes. But he's appearing a little bit more older now. Look at that. Wow. That's unbelievable. There's something telling me I can't get rid of this top. This is like euphoric. Look at this. We're somewhere. Look at that. Look at this. I love this. This is so deep and so dramatic on all levels, everyone. You have no idea. It's just beautiful. This is a beautiful tap. It's so mysterious and so incredible. There's something about it that's so beautiful. And it ain't no Incredible Hulk, but no offense, I always like watching Incredible Hulk. But ain't got nothing to do with that. But look at this. This is insanely beautiful. I love this piece. I love this piece so much. This is hitting me on all levels, everybody. It's like, it's hitting my cylinders. I love that piece so much. All right, everybody, look. Wait, the night's still young, everybody. What are you doing? The night's still young. We still got albums, right? Let's find out. Let's hit the grip. Let's hit this. What's the next color? Somebody pick me out a color to come out of this black hole. My intuition says it's going to be a blazing hot summer, everybody. Something's going to go on this summer. It's going to be a blazing hot summer. That's what my intuition said. Everybody brace yourself because it's going to get really, 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 really hot this summer. Very, very, I mean, like, you really have to make sure that you have a lot of water on stock because it's going to get so hot this summer that even some grids could go down. That's how hot it's going to get. It's going to get really, really hot this summer. And it wants me to use red paint, but let's see. Let's just kind of filter this in. It wants me, my intuition wants me to use red paint, but I'm defying my intuition right now. And I'm going to just, because I'm so tired of negative stuff, I mean, that I just want to just tap out something so different. And I will incorporate the red. But I just want to just take my mind to this place that there's something beautiful somewhere. And we're getting more messages in. You know how the messages come through, right? I just love how you all believe that. Oh, wait a minute. I don't really care. You know, some of these people come on here are such naysayers. It's like, do you go to everybody's page being like that weird? Look at this, everybody. Look at this. Something... Our earth is changing. It's going to dramatically change. But this is a beautiful piece of art. But there's something, I'm getting a message across that our earth is going to change here this year. And it's just going to be very different, everyone. Look at this. Look at this. I don't care how many people are. I really don't care. But look at that. It's just really going to... It's going to be all over the world. It's not just going to be here. But look how beautiful this piece of art is. And oh, look at that. That's beautiful. I don't know. We just, we tapped it out. Yes, look at that. Look at this. But we just, I don't know. I tapped out something so beautiful. But, oh my God, isn't that scary? What is this about? There is something, you know what? Let's keep rolling on this. Yeah. It's going to be very hot this year, everybody, but there's something like in the clouds. That could be why that angry face is there. That's smoke. That represents smoke. You know what I mean? That's craziness. That is wild. Oh my gosh. That is beyond wild. I'll put this in. Yes, that's horrific. I'm gonna put this in like one of my things that are under like a horror, like so, under my paintings that are under horror, because like people like weird crazy horror stuff. No, let's just spin this, everybody, because we weren't expecting something so sinister to come up out of this. That's just weird. That's in the smoke and the clouds. I mean, it's going to be hot and we don't know what's going on with that. So let's just spin this around. I don't know why that came up. Let's see. I know when I was praying, God said there's a lot of evil people that are trying to put evil spells on me, everything. And that, I rebuke it. God's gotten me. And this is interesting this way. Very interesting. It's so, I mean, it's almost like this man is trying to tell us something about there's somebody manipulating weather. And the weather has been so manipulated, and it's like that, like it's sinister. Look at this. It's hot. Look how hot it's going to be this year. And there's somebody manipulating the weather, because look at this guy. Look at this. This isn't from God. This is like somebody is manipulating. Look at this. And there's a face up in here. There's look at this. There's a face up in here, but it's almost like hands, like a hand. There's something to this, everybody, that's very interesting and very deep. There's a message. And it could be, even look at this. There's going to be a lot. There's going to be, I'll tell you what, everybody, if you're sensitive to the heat, you're not going to, you better be careful. That's all I can say. Because from this thing here, this is like souls, like, oh my God, up into this heat. Look at this. Look at this. This is crazy. It's going to be very hot, but there's something going on. Somebody's trying to take lives. Look at this. Look. And you see this through the heat, through how hot it's going to be this year. And it's going over. And this is the evil face that's telling us what's about to come. There's something, there's something going to happen, everyone. I mean, my intuition really, has been trying to tell me that there is something like this year. There's so much going to happen, and it's really sad. I mean, we could, yes, exactly, manipulating the astrophysics, yes, pressure. There's so much stuff going on that we as humans cannot see, right? Whether you believe me or not, there's so much stuff. I know. We go for coffee first, not dinner. Remember that. He must be new to this channel. We go for coffee first. Okay. So here's the thing, everybody. There is so much that we cannot see that's going on behind the scenes of everything. And there's a lot of manipulation, from weather to everything. Why do you think suddenly so many volcanoes are they're just coming up and booming out? You see earthquakes, you see a lot of weird stuff happening, floods, storms. Our weather is beyond the scope of being manipulated, and God don't like that. That's sad, everybody. And it's really it's almost demonic, like it's, and they want to just take these so many people. It's almost like a cleansing of the earth, right? Exactly. It's almost like someone's trying to cleanse and get rid of people, a lot of people. And so this year, everybody got to be real careful that's sensitive to the heat, because I'm here to tell you, and you'll come back to this video and you will actually know that I'm right, because it's going to get really, really hot. Now, the chemtrails, what's going on in our food, everything, everyone. So it's so sad. It's so sad. The GMOs in the food, everything. The food is not even like really real, and it's a pop. Exactly, Richard. It's almost like this year, unfortunately, is going to be like a population control year, and only the fittest of the fit, like, can survive, because they're going to pour on heat. The heat is going to be so bad this year that I can't even imagine this. It's going to be really bad this year. Our ozone, the sun even has a big huge crater in it. Um, that's not good. It's not good. You know what I mean? So if you're sensitive to heat, and I mean, my intuition even says that grids are going to go down. That's how hot it's going to get. Prepare yourself, because be prepared. I always, carry blankets. This is weird, everybody. I'm really funny about stuff. I always carry blankets. And here's why you should always carry a blanket in your car. And I'm not lying to you. Because say you're in a situation where something happens and you have no shelter to cover up. Say something happens to where even like something, even a nuclear attack or something, and you don't have no mask, you don't have nothing, and you have something to cover your skin up, right? You need something to cover your skin. You need to good evening, T. You're a sight for sore eyes. Love you. Blessings to you. You're the messenger. Don't kill them. Actually, baby. But you honestly, everybody, like, at least, like, if you have and always, everybody, if I carry with me survival stuff. Like, I'm not lying to you, blankets. Because if you get in a situation where you need to shield yourself, and you need like your skin to be shielded, and you have no idea how important that blanket's going to be to you and your family. And it sounds crazy, everybody. We don't know what's going to go on this year. We could be into a war this year, And I'm not saying it's a nuclear attack. I'm just using just different things as an example, or even a chemical attack, or even an attack on a virus or something, anything. Or even if it's so hot that your skin can't even bear. It's going to get hot this year. At least you have something to protect your skin. At least you have something to put over you. And it might sound crazy, but I carry blankets, and always carry like some survival food. I'm not lying to you. Always do that. I have a basket right on my in the Jeep. Always carry stuff that can, like, that make your own trail mix, everybody. I make my own trail mix in big bags. I have it out in a Jeep in case I need to, to have that. You don't know. How about if your vehicle stops? How about if something happens along the way that you need to sit for a while? Always carry some gallons of water in your car. I mean, I'm a single lady and I carry gallons of water. And if you have a family, you really need to be carrying water, you know? Exactly. There's going to be attack on some grids. Some grids are going to go down big time this year. There's going to be a lot of stuff happening to our country this year, and it's scary. And it's we're cyber attacks are going to be so bad. We're going to have my intuition says there's going to be an electrical attack to where the I mean, this whole United States could just the lights could just go out. Be prepared, everybody. I am warning everybody. You got to be careful. We are going to probably go under a serious cyber attack in our country. And I'm not making this up. I am God serious, because my intuition is telling me to prepare already. And I, get whatever you got to get. Because if it's very hot, think about this, everybody. If it's very hot and grids go down, how many people are going to survive that? Yeah. But I mean, I'm talking about grids and stuff. You know what I mean? But everyone, it's just really sad. Be careful, because you gotta have like, and if you have a family, everybody, I'm here. You always, everybody in your family. Do you realize that everybody should be prepared for anything? There's floods out there going on. Nobody ain't got. Everybody in your family that's in your home should have a suitcase that's an emergency suitcase, everybody, that has clothing in it, sneakers in it, boots in it, because you don't know what kind of emergency it could be in. Comfortable clothes, you know what I mean? Some clothes, right? And everybody should have, their survival trail mix, right? And you think I'm making this stuff up, but it's in reality, it's real, everybody. We don't know what's going to happen if these grids go down. And what are we going to do? What are you going to do? Everybody should have their own survival rolly, everybody. That way that everything's in there. You don't have to run around your house and try to grab stuff. Everybody has their survival rolly. You just roll that thing right out, and right. Never leave your car behind, everybody, and get a ride from someone else. You need your vehicle to live in, if you need, right? Seriously, I'm just only giving you little survival tips that will help you. Never leave your car behind. Your car is an asset, because how about if something happened, and you need your vehicle and you're leaving that behind? You don't never leave your vehicle behind, everybody. Look at California with the fires. People left their vehicles behind and have no way to get around. But yet you have a vehicle you left there that got burned up. Come on now. Come on now. Don't You got to use your head when it comes to summertime. You just got to be prepared anytime. But always have a rolly for safety, everybody. Everybody should have something, every clothing in there. Roll the clothing up small. Put clothing in your rolly. Sneakers, boots, right? Important stuff. Survive. You know what I mean? Survival things. Maybe even a pair of flip flops. But you know, got to make sure, everybody. No one should be not prepared. You should be able, like, if something, like in California, when those fires happened, nobody had enough time to grab anything. If they would have had their rollies already there, filled with already clothes, right? um Boots, sneakers, right? There you go. They would have already had some stuff already. Got to be prepared for anything. It just doesn't matter what it is. You gotta have your emergency stuff right there. Make a spot that everybody can get to it right away, you know so that way you have something to put on your backs. Never leave your vehicle. You never leave your vehicle. And as that Jason said, stock up on rice and beans. You gotta just, I'm allergic to granola bars, but I make my own trail mix. I mean, I put in mine walnuts, pecans. I put in raisins. You just put in what you need. And then if I don't, I mean, to put in some chocolate that could melt. That's why I don't put in mine, because I usually keep mine in the car and chocolate will just melt. But, you know, and always, everybody, this sounds crazy too. Always do this. Always. And I know honey is getting so expensive. I buy honey. I don't give a damn how much honey is. I will buy it. I don't care. Very, very important. Always keep honey in your car, also in your survival kit, because honey will sustain you. You know, how about if your food supply is low? You gotta squirt some honey, tablespoon of honey in your mouth to keep you going, keep your energy level going, right? So everybody should have their own little thing of honey too. Sounds crazy. If you're a family, you really need to get a thing of honey and stick it in your car and keep it there. But because honey is good for you and it sustains you, it helps you. So you got to think of so many different things. I don't like peanut butter, so it wouldn't help me to even stock up on peanut butter. I don't like it, so but if you're not allergic to peanut butter and your kids are not allergic to peanut butter, then I suggest that you make sure that you have some jars of peanut butter, maybe jelly, right, for your kids, and make sure you have lots of crackers, maybe some pretzels, anything, because we don't know. I mean, this year is going to be, it's going to be, we don't know what's all going to happen this year, everybody. This is going to be touch and go, and it's going to be really sad. You got to be prepared for anything. Storms are getting worse than they ever been before, right, everyone? I mean, I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm just keeping it real. Now let's find out. Um, let's just tap out anything right now, everybody. I'm not trying to scare nobody, but I'm just saying, if I had little kids, I guarantee you what, if it's just me and I'm already prepared up. I even have like what is you can get these tarps at Goodwill. I mean, not Goodwill, I'm sorry, Dollar Tree. You can get the long sticks, the long plastic things, the zip ties to tie something down. You always got to have your survival stuff, everybody. What would happen? And you can't just go to the neighbor, because the neighbor might not even be prepared with nothing. At least you got to be prepared with something, right? I'm serious, everyone. There's a lot going on. And we're sitting and thinking, no, it's not going to happen over this way. It's not going to happen over that way. Well, a lot of states didn't think that they would get bad floods that they did. I think, what is that state that's still trying to climb out of the flood that they had? And there's still, people are homeless, living in um, tents, even campers. If you're lucky, you have a hard shell or a pop-up, but some of these people are living in physical tents. And I think it's in Virginia, I think. So, you gotta really, you know, be prepared, be mindful, um, you know, because you just don't know. And yes, rice and beans, but how many people know how to make it, Jason? How many people like rice and, I mean, you just got to know what you like and what you don't like to stock up on. Because, I mean, it's the struggle could be real, everybody. Let's just figure out what now is going on. Let's just take a beautiful color and try to tap out something so positive tonight, right? Because not everything's all gloom and doom. But let's top out something so nice. Let's see. And our world's changing, everybody. Our world is changing dramatically. I mean, whether we like it or not, our life, our world here is really changing. Our society, everything about life is changing right now. And some people are like, Tina, it's hard right now, everyone. It is beyond hard. It is actually hard right now. It's going to get this summer, everyone. You have no idea how hard it's going to be, because with the tariffs being put on and stuff, it's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy as what people think it is. It's not. People are going to lose their jobs because businesses aren't going to be able to afford to buy supplies and pay their employees. It doesn't happen like that, everybody. I make skin, hair, and cosmetics, and I have to get all new bottles and jars. And so with the tariffs going in effect, okay, you can't imagine, my bottles and jars come from China. So it's so expensive. It's not even funny. I can't even imagine this year how much I'm gonna have to charge for one thing of cream or something. It's gonna be it's really touch and go. But let's just tap this out and find out what is up. So I mean, it's really gonna hit everybody hard, especially, you know, us small businesses. Us small businesses, you know, we're really at this place of just like going in complete distress. Everybody, complete and utter distress. You know, we're in beyond distress. But you know, I want to, let's see. All right, okay, so we're gonna scratch this up a little bit, everybody. I'm not gonna hold this up too long tonight because I was on talking with you today, so I won't hold this up tonight. And then I might be on tomorrow, or I gotta see what I'm doing. But Jason's gonna make us some rice and beans to stock up on, child. We got rice, we got beans to stock up on. We got, you know, and be good to one another, everybody, because you don't know what neighbor is gonna have to help you in time of need. That's another thing, everybody. We're so busy looking at everybody's color, and we don't like this one, we don't like that one. And little do we know, you know, this time is happening right now. We don't really know what's going to all go on. There's a lot of crazy stuff, man. There's a lot of mysterious stuff that's going to happen this year. And I don't think we're going to be prepared for it. Because we never think nothing's going to happen like that to us. We never do. Oh, thank you, Jason. At least Jason appreciates me, and Richard, and you other ones, right? But it's like, and Jason, make sure, you know, you're prepared, because you have your daughter. You make sure that, you know, you have her Rolly prepared and stuff, you know? Gotta get everything prepared. Okay, so let's see, everybody, what's going to go on this year. Let's just break this down. Let's see what the boards are going to tell us about what's going to go on this year, this summer, because am I right? And here, guess what? Here we go. My intuition wants to use the red for the heat. And so I'm going to, there's somebody, yeah, just like I said, everybody, this is a lot of this is the get back of the get back. There is somebody, but I mean, there's a lot of, there's so many people. Oh man, it's just, look at this. This is just sending a message. Oh, thank you, Jason. Now I'm getting a message, everybody. If you're new to this channel, when this goes like this, when my tap tool goes like this, I'm getting a message. All right. This is weird. There's a man, and it could be this just some cigar man that's doing this. Something's going on, but somebody's going to be manipulating a lot of stuff, all kind of crazy stuff. Let's get the blue out, everybody. Let's get the blue. Here we go. Here we go. Oh Lord, who is it now? Why are they doing this now? Here we go. Let's find out something now. It's never a dull moment. Let's find out what he's going to manipulate. Because there's a lot of, and next year, forget about it. It's on. My intuition is popping. Next year, oh my goodness, with all the elections are going to be going on, with the seats, oh my goodness. It's gonna be a good one. Thank you, Jason. I'm glad. I hope everybody, my intuition helps someone. Even if you don't believe me, I hope that my intuition serves you well. And I pray that you take whatever I say and to heed, because my intuition does not lie. It's never failed me in my life. Now let's do something. Here's something's going on. Let's take it down to the board and find out. Like, there's something, I don't know. I've never done this before. This is weird. This is like trying to tap out something. I don't know what. And the top is staying there. And this, and we're tapping with this. This is weird. I don't even know. I never done this before. Oh, this is about, oh, come on, my love life. Wants to tap out something about my love life. Travel? Okay. All right. Okay. It wants to tell me something about something. Okay. So let's just roll this around. But you know, you got to always stay prepared, everybody. This is how life is, the journey, and we got to stay prepared. If we stay in Stupidville, we're going to, you know, you could die in Stupidville. You can't do that. You got to listen to some people at some point in time, you know, because there's a lot to be learned by many people, and it's not just, you know, it's not just about certain stuff. It's real talk, you know. Something, you know, there's so much stuff going on with the manipulation. There's a lot of stuff in space. It's just floating around, garbage, just junk, just everything. It's succumbing. It's not of God. Do you understand? Like, none of this, some of this stuff is not of God. And it's floating around and all this and that. And it's just, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know what this is, but this is a message coming through, everybody. I don't even know how to read this message, but it's coming through like this. Like it's pushing. It's pushing. Like it's pushing something. Ooh! Oh my goodness, I got this. Oh my word. Something is pushing. Oh, wow. Something's pushing through our atmosphere. Something's pushing, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling this vibration, everyone. I felt it. It jolted me up almost off this up off this sofa. It almost jolted me. There's a message that's coming through. And there's something going, they're going to go I mean, there's things coming that we can't stop. We can put, like, we can send a missile through them, and it won't stop them. There's things that are coming. And guess what? Guess what, everybody? Guess what it is? These gray people. Remember I told you in these gray, I don't know where I'm supposed to put this, right here. They're coming. They're already here. These saucers that are gray, we cannot stop these things at all. It doesn't matter. We can put a bullet through them. We can do whatever. And they're so tough. It's crazy. I don't even know how we're supposed to see this. Look at this, everybody. This is wild, but this is the message. But there's so much weird stuff going on. That's like, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of weird stuff. And look at this. Dun, 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 dun. Look at this. Here we go. Look at this, everybody. We found something. Jason, did you see this? Look at this, everybody. This is crazy. Looks like something here, almost like a face or something. Look at that. Looks like a mouth, a nose. And then right in here is a face in this veil. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Do you see that face right there in this veil? There's a face. Yes. It almost, if I back it up, but then if I move it forward, there is a distinctive face in there. It's crazy. It's crazy. But there's so much stuff going on. Look at that. There's so much stuff going on. I feel like there's something being built in another in up in the sky. Look at this. There's like places up in the sky. Something's it could be built. Look, somebody could be building something up on a planet. Somebody's building something on a planet, everybody. I'm not joking. Look, you see these big buildings? Somebody's building something on a planet. It could be office buildings, hiding out buildings. Somebody's building something on a planet. Look, right here's something a structure already built. Like right here's some structures, and then these are structures that are going up on a planet. Somebody's building some structures. Uh, yes, this is an intense one because there's something going on. It could be in Mars. It could be um anywhere. It could be somewhere. Somebody's doing something. They're building structures. These are two that are already built. You see how them look? See that? And then there's other ones that are getting built. These structures. Somebody's building structures. Look, there's a lot of structures being built. And in space. Yes. Yes, definitely. It's space. There's something being built. Could be, I mean, it's anything, but there's people building stuff in space. And I mean, look at this. Look how big, look at this. These structures could be like 5 levels. My intuition says it could be more levels. They're starting out at 5, and then it could go up higher. Yeah, somebody's definitely Mars, somewhere in space. Somewhere in space, somebody's building structures. They're building structures. It's interesting. This is very interesting, everybody, that they're building structures. Yeah. And we do see a face like tucked behind this veil. We see a face tucked behind the veil. Do you see that? But yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in space somewhere. There's actually structures up. Structures up right here. There's 2 big ones already. Five stories, and somebody's gonna be doing a lot, but it's not gonna be good for good. It's gonna be for bad. They're gonna try to dominate. There's something bad going on up in space, and we don't know what's happening, but it's under our noses that we don't know. And look at this. They already built like these right here. There's something going on. We got to explore something. And once we do, we'll find these structures that they're building. Look at this. They've already got building. There's already structures. Look, already there. These two are already there already. And it's not for good. It's to do like I don't know if it's lasering. Everybody, do you know these lasers? Shh. It's not for good. These buildings are going to house, I guess, workers, whatever. But it's also going to be for they can put the laser beams. I can see like a red laser beam shooting down through the earth, like a laser. You know what I'm saying, everybody? Does anybody know what I mean? This is dangerous. This could be the end of civilization if we don't, if nobody knows what's going on with this. Because this is somebody doing this and building these structures. And we don't, how are we going to know? We can't, we're not up there, so we don't know what the hell's going on, and they know that. It's going to be something. It's going to be interesting. And so this could be why there's so much stuff going on with the weather. There's like, there some kind of laser system, everybody. They're building a laser system, that they can just point anywhere. It's scary. It's very scary. Very, 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 very scary, everybody. This is no joke. because my intuition wants me to put red for a red laser, and that's what I'm going to do, because there's red lasers coming out of this. It's weird. I don't know. Let me just... So with this structure here, I'm supposed to put a red laser, because the red laser is coming down through one of these buildings. Like, it's going to be coming down and pointing, and they can just shoot anywhere. Like this, just red lasers can shoot anywhere, to anywhere, anywhere around the world. Like this red laser, see, it can be coming out of this building. See, and they're that building there, and there's this big, they're building this big thing, this big laser, dome, big laser. And so there's something going on in space. There's something going on in space to where somebody has built these structures. See these structures? They're in space. Somebody built them for yes, exactly, Jason, for a target. And it's not for good. And I mean, they're even going to try to use, they're going to try to use this against us also. And this laser right now, it's a big round. I can see it. It's real round and big. It's real powerful. I can see it. My intuition can see it. I'm taking my mind there. And they built the structure to where it's like at least 5 stories. I don't know how they done it. It's incredible. But look at this. Look at this. The laser. I can see the building. I can see inside the building. It's weird. It's really weird. And it's up in space, everybody. So it's craziness. But this laser, see, it's pointing down. Here's the Earth right here. And this laser's pointing down. It's scary, everybody. It's scary. It's just really, this is a morbid tap, because this is sad. This is really sad, because if these people don't get what they want, they're gonna kill people. They could hurt us. Their laser only goes so far right now, but they're finessing it, and it's huge. I can see it, and the workers are all in these white like suits, you know. This is bad. This is the end of times as we know it. And it's not by God, it's by the hands of these people that are building structures in space. This is rough. This is scary. And how are we to know? Because if we could find out, we could get a hold of these, but they know that we're not, yeah, they know that we're not, that, you know, I think these people have an idea that Elon has a feeling about him, everybody. This is what my intuition says. You can take it or leave it. But they have a feeling that Elon knows that there's something out there that they're doing, but he doesn't really quite know, but they're actually doing it. So, it's real. They are actually doing something. It's real. Look at this. The structures are up. This big thing, I can see it, everyone, with my intuition is so powerful. I'm actually right there at where this place is at, and it's crazy. My intuition is a big beam, big beam, and it has these handles on the side where it can go like this. You see what I'm saying? It can go like this. And it's huge, everybody. It's huge. It took them time to do this, but they have worker bees, and they just keep working. I mean, humans as workers, but I'm just saying, this is scary. This is beyond the Thunderdome of scary, everybody. This is unhinged stuff right here, that what they're doing. And, I always tell people about a country, and I can know what country's doing it, but you know what? If I tell you, ain't nobody gonna believe it anyhow. It's not us, actually. But this is scary. And my advice is we cannot trust any of some countries. We cannot. I'm telling you, they're fixing to fuck us up. Whether it's lasers, whether it's... This is serious stuff, everybody. Because if they don't get what they want, once this is done, where our asses are in trouble. If we don't find this, we're in trouble. We're done. I mean, like, honestly, I'm not even sugarcoating it. I can't sugarcoat this, everybody. I can't. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't do stuff like that. They are on this, and they have, you know, the tech. They're not, you know. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is really crazy. So, you know, we got to figure out how we can counter this in such a way, right? That it's not affecting us. But if there's anything in the sky that anybody sees with the lasers or anything, it's coming from this building up here. It's coming from here. And they're testing stuff to see where it could go, where it could land, what it could, you know. Scary. Scary. Also, there's technology that's actually already here, right here in the United States, that's flying around. I mean, like, my intuition says it's literally here. It's gray. It's like gray saucers. And we can't do anything about these things. Honestly, everybody, we don't, you can shoot them down, and there's something about this technology that we can't do it. We can't. And we're in for a fight. I mean, we're in for a fight. Because if we can't shoot these damn things down, what's going to happen, everybody? We got to figure out something to counteract this. Lasers? Do we ever try lasers on them instead of like missiles? Because, you know, we got to start figuring out other stuff other than a missile. Because if they're using lasers, red lasers, we got to counteract this with something with a red laser, right? Because if we don't do what they're trying to do to us, and back at you with another red laser, because they're not, do you see what I mean? Our technology, we got to use these red lasers, everybody. We got to come correct to the table, because we're thinking missiles and our fighter jets and this, they're far advanced in this. They're far advanced. So you got time for this, everybody, here in the United States. They're far advanced. We're talking red lasers that will mess people's minds up and everything. And it doesn't matter where you're at. So we got to come up with something better. I mean, yes, we have F-50s and all this and that. But it's not piercing them. It's not doing anything. But will a laser, a red laser, you know, shooting at it, do it? Because there's something going on. And if they're using this red laser technology, we got to come at them back at you with this shit, you know? Because they ain't going to like their own shit back in their face. They ain't going to like a red laser back in their face, everybody. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to come at these people with something strong like a red laser to fight these mofros. So with ending that, everybody, I will see you tomorrow. And we'll fix in to find out what's going on, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. But this is a very, very, very powerful tap. I mean, it's not fun. It's really sad, everybody, you know? It's a powerful tap, but it's an informative tap. It's very, very informative of what is up there that we're not seeing, you know? And this could be why, everybody, there could be lasers. They could be doing the laser stuff down into these volcanoes. And that's why the volcanoes are erupting the way they are. If you look now, so many volcanoes are erupting. It could be the lasers, everybody. They could be doing laser stuff, you know, and lasering down and seeing what all the lasers can do. And what the lasers are doing is triggering the eruption. Right, Jason? Blessings to all. But I'm just saying, you know, I don't like to be the bearer of bad news. I'm the bearer of truth. That's two different things. Truth and bad news are two different things. If you want to hear sugar-coated bullshit, this ain't the channel. But if you want to hear truth, this is the channel, right? But so for that being said, I'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Hi, Joyanto. But Have a blessed night, and I'll see you then.